Okay, I tried my hand at making French fries that were pressure cooked in the Instapot, and then baked off in the oven. I saw this done on the internet somewhere. I wish I could tell you where, but I don't remember where because I read way too many recipes to keep track, and I'm 47 and my brain just doesn't hang on to everything. Okay, so just cut me some slack as to where I got it. But anyways, this I'm showing you what I did and how it went down for me. So let's just get started. Okay, so I took 4 medium to large russet potatoes and cut those into steak fries. And then in my Instapot, I dropped in that little steamer basket and I crisscrossed my potato slices so that, you know, the steam could get all around the potatoes. And then I added about 1 cup of water, and you need at least 1 cup of water to get the pressure up when you're cooking any kind of vegetables in your Instapot. Okay, and then make sure you've got your regulator set to pressure. And then I pressure cook these on high pressure for 2 minutes. Any longer and they would have been really mushy. And I think even 2 minutes seemed a little too long. I think next time I do this, I'm going to go 1 minute with the potatoes, just so that they can be a little firmer. Even though the end product, they turned out very creamy, but they were kind of hard to manage, and you'll see in just a second. Okay, so while the potatoes were pressure cooking, I went ahead, did the flour coating. Okay, so these potato fries are supposed to have supposed to be crispy. Oh yeah, okay, so this is cooked, and I just released the pressure and took off the lid. Okay, then so in my seasoned garbanzo bean flour, I just dropped a few potatoes in at a time just to see how this was going to go. And then I just kind of shook them around. And I'll tell you, these first potato fries get really coated with flour, like way too much. Because for an oil-free baked fry, this is way too much flour to make a crispy crust. And I ended up, I'll tell you, I'll jump right now and tell you, I ended up throwing those first ones away because there was just way too much flour on them. But what was strange was the flour started sticking to the bowl from all the moisture of the other potato slices. And then when I started tossing the potatoes around, they didn't get so floury and end up getting a nice little coating. And it was working out great. It's kind of strange. And I was only doing like 2 tablespoons of flour at a time, and I'd salt and pepper that flour, and then I would just let that get all stuck to the bowl, and then I would toss the potatoes in. And this was giving me a nice light coating that I could deal with. And then I popped those in a 350-degree oven for about 15-20 minutes. And you know, anytime I'm waiting for something in the oven, I gotta dance. Okay, so check this out. Now, my lighting is not the greatest, I'm sorry, but it's hard to tell. But the potatoes did brown up. That flour did brown up, and they don't really look cooked, okay? I was a little disappointed that the flour didn't brown up more, but when I started flipping the potatoes over, I saw that they browned on one side, they just didn't brown on the top, which is what they do if I don't flour them. You know, if I just put potatoes in the oven, just straight up with nothing on them but salt and pepper, they do the same thing. So I don't know why I was surprised that they didn't bake brown on the top, but they were cooked all the way through. And so there you go, look at them. See, they did get a little brown and crispy, and you know, they were all right. Nobody was like won over. They didn't think they were super exciting. My son didn't really, you know, say much. He said he said he liked my regular French fries. He wasn't crazy about the floured coating. Not because the flour made it taste funny, it was just that it was something different, and you know, I messed with the French fries. And you know, really, we don't need to mess with French fries, but you know, I was trying to do something new, trying to do something different, and well, this was okay, but I think I'll go back to my other French fry recipe. You know how it goes. When your family likes something a certain way, then it's kind of hard to change them away from that way of eating. Oh well. Anyways, I gave it a shot. Maybe it'll work out better for you. If you try this idea, let me know how it works out for you and your family. Bye.